Coming up on Cardinals Insider, Alec Burleson talks about his strong 2024 season.
I have the trust in the coaching staff to put me out there I can kind of see the work paying off in this offseason.
Plus, who doesn't love offense, especially when it comes against the Cubs?
What an inning so far for the Cardinals.
And later, meet the notorious sign man.
Hi, I'm Marty Prather, and I'm the sign man.
All that and more straight ahead on Cardinals Insider. Welcome to Cardinals Insider. I'm Ozzie Smith. Alec Burleson has proven to be a polished and professional major league hitter. He's broken out in 2024 and has often been the driving force for the Cardinals offense.
Swing and a drive. Burleson unloads. Deep to right field. It's gone. High to the right field. Burleson with a two-strike bullet, and the Cardinals take the lead. He is something else.
Obviously came up in 22 and got a little taste of it, and then last year maybe not necessarily had the role that I wanted, but used that year's experience and just learning a lot from the veteran guys and stuff like that, and then learning a lot about myself as well. Learning what it takes for me to be competitive up here in the big leagues, and I think that's been a big factor for me this year.
Swing, fly ball, pretty well hit toward right. Hit the wall. It's gone. Fly ball hammered toward center. That ball is onto the berm. A two-homer game for Burleson.
This game is full of adjustments, and I think throughout this year I've kind of rode the roller coaster of adjustments, right? Certain pitchers are going to pitch you a certain way for a couple weeks, and then they're going to change. So, just riding that roller coaster and, trying to stay even keel with that as well.
Looped into left field, and that is going to be caught. Burleson saves a run.
That was a big focus this offseason. It was just make myself, kind of mold my body, make myself a little bit quicker, faster, just so I can be an everyday player. Obviously, you have the DH, but you got guys like Wilson who have to DH when he's not catching. He can't catch every day. So just to be able to have the trust in the coaching staff to put me out there is I can kind of see the work paying off in this offseason.
The Cardinals scored 9 runs in the bottom of the first inning against the Cubs on July 13th. It was the first time since Game 5 of the 2019 NLCS that St. Louis had scored 9 runs in a single inning, and the Redbirds hadn't accomplished that feat in the regular season since 2005. That kind of offense is worth revisiting.
There's a good start. Mason Wynn with an opposite field single. His first of the series.
Wesneski facing Burleson, playing first base in the first game of the doubleheader today. Ground ball, base hit, left field. Wynn will take the turn at second. He's going for third, and he's going to make it.
On a ball hit to shallow left, he goes first and third. Cardinals are winless so far on this stretch of games at Busch. Time to change that. They will. A base hit to right. 3 straight singles. We're tied at 1. Contreras with his 23rd RBI.
Wesneski from the stretch, the pitch. Newbar hits it right back to Wesneski, throwing it into center field. Coming around third base is Burleson. He's going to score on the throwing error by Wesneski.
Little dribbler, Wesneski bobbles another one. Everybody is safe. It's 3-1. Wynn's a great 2-strike hitter. Let's see what he does with 2 outs. Flipped into center field, a base hit. 1 run scores. Donnie around third. Cole Armstrong has no play. Mason Wynn does it again.
Runners at the corners, 2 outs, 6 runs in. A swing, and there's a high fly ball. That's hit to deep left field. It might go. It's a gunner! A gunner for Burleson. A 3-run homer. A 9-run first inning. How about that?
This is exactly how you're supposed to hit a breaking ball from the left side, and he just lets it get deep and throws the barrel on it. What an inning so far for the Cardinals.
St. Louis with 9 runs in the first inning.
Straight ahead on Cardinals Insider, I tell you about my greatest day as a Cardinal. Stay with us. This year's Cardinal Yearbook focuses on the greatest day in the careers of Cardinal alumni. It includes my greatest day, which came during Game 5 of the NLCS on October 14, 1985. I wasn't trying to hit a home run when my spot came up in the 9th inning of Game 5. I was just trying to get the ball down in the corner because they always throw me hard and always try and get me out inside. It gave me that perfect opportunity if I don't end up missing the fastball.
Niedenfuhr is your typical relief pitcher. Rear back and fire, throw as hard as you can for as long as you can.
Fastball fouled away again.
They were going to try and pound me in, and Niedenfuhr was proud of his fastball because that's his out pitch. The count was 1-2, and he had thrown a couple pretty good fastballs that were up and in. There were a couple that I fouled back, but then got the ball out a little more over the plate than he wanted to. I supplied the technique, he supplied the power, and I guess history was made.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy.
I didn't know it was gone right away. I was running the bases, and I knew it was at least off the wall, and if he mishandled it at all, I'm on third base, and the Dodger right fielder Mike Marshall actually played it pretty well off of that concrete. He played it on one hop. So Mariano Duncan was the shortstop, and the ball came into him, and I can remember him catching the ball. But by that time, the umpire was actually signaling home run, and that was it. And I was thinking, now we've got our chance. This was the chance we were looking for to go back to LA and win it, which we did when Jack Clark hit that home run in Game 6.
And he hits one to deep left field, and that one is gone.
It wasn't until after the game was over that I heard about Jack Buck's great call. Go crazy, folks. The first thing I heard was Jack said he missed it. He said, I think I missed the call. But this is the greatness of the Vin Scullys or the Jack Bucks. They make it when they miss it, or when they think they miss it.
It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizards.
It turned out to be one of the greatest calls. It's one of those instantaneous moments that happens with greatness. As players, we create the moment because of what we do. But broadcasters enhance the moment by how they deliver it. Now, it's etched in the history books and the annals and Cardinal lore. That was one of those moments. When I got up that morning, I had no idea the day was going to end the way that it did. To hear more about that day and the greatest days in the careers of other Cardinal alumni, check out the 2024 Cardinal Yearbook. You can get more details at cardinals.com/yearbook. Coming up, you've seen his signs on TV. Now meet Sign Man himself.
And there were signs everywhere. And I go, I may be onto something with that.
That's when we return. Cardinals superfan and season ticket holder Marty Prather is known for bringing signs to the game. He's been doing it since I was in uniform, and fans and cameras across the world have taken notice.
Hi, I'm Marty Prather, and I'm the sign man. We moved here in '81 and to start our business, and then we expanded to St. Louis area and started going to more games and became a season ticket holder in '83. The Cardinals got hot. It was fun baseball to watch. Whitey ball was just entertaining. And the place was just all jazzed up. I would probably say in my peak, I was going to 30 to 40 games and going to the Blues too. It was 1985 Game 5, and I had a sign that said, "The Fat Lady's Singing." And the reason why I did that, because my dad was living in Florida, I didn't get to see him much. And I made national TV, and Dad goes, "Hey bud, saw you on TV last night." He goes, "What's up with the tuxedos?" I go, "Yeah, that was a good idea at the time, we think." So then I went up to Game 6 and 7. I went to Game 7 in Kansas City, and there were signs everywhere. And then there was one of those sweet little ladies. She goes, "I'm the fat lady, and I'm here to sing." I go, I may be onto something with that. So then I started doing them for individual players. I get emails and people requesting favorite player signs. If I can find it, they pretty much can have it, unless it's, unless it's Ozzie or somebody that means something special to me that's autographed it. The big kick is when ex-players, I mentioned Tewksbury, and he's got 2 of his signs in his house. It's just been fun. Initially I did it to get attention to see my dad, but now when they look up and I get a sign, Arenado always tips his cap and does this. It makes it that 3-hour drive, 3.5-hour drive, seem like nothing.
Rawlings makes Major League Baseball's official ball, and they're an industry leader when it comes to other baseball equipment too. The company's world headquarters are right here in St. Louis. And if you come to town, be sure to visit the Rawlings Experience. Here's a sneak peek.
We are here at the Rawlings Experience, which is part retail store where you have one-of-a-kind items you can't find in other places. It's part interactive. We have a full batting cage with HitTrax technology. We have a custom glove area where you can work with our folks and design a custom glove. And it's part museum in a sense. Fans can come and experience our custom pro shop, sit down with our glove experts and design their own custom glove.
Do you have an 11 3/4 in this contour? Yeah. So we're going to be looking for an outfielder glove for you and first baseman's glove next year. Oh, my daughter's turning 15. She just got her permit, so this is a close second in presence. And my son's turning 11, so very competitive players, and Grandma and Grandpa are nice enough to purchase custom gloves for them. So these will definitely get some use.
You have all the components in front of you, so you can try on, get the best pattern of glove, choose your web, choose your lace color, choose your patch color, your embroidery, if you want a slogan on it, but design it just like a pro would design their custom glove, one of a kind for you.
I kind of like the gold or the silver. It's a gold glove.
In the Rawlings Gold Glove Vault is sort of an ode to the Gold Glove Award. So since 1957, we've had that award honoring defensive excellence. You can see all the winners who have won that award. In the experience, there's retail throughout, right? So there's mostly gloves and baseballs on the first floor. On the second floor, there's a full lineup of bats, but there's also apparel for women and men and youth. It's wonderful to see fans come in and be overwhelmed by the experience and wander throughout the 14,000 square feet and see a lot of unique things.
And still to come, a throwback to baseball in 2004. Stay with us. Back in 2004, the Cardinals won the National League pennant, and during a nationally televised game, Marlon Anderson wore a mic. It left us with a baseball time capsule from a profound year in club history.
What's up, Larry? Oh, got on the shoe. How you doing today? Rub your head for good luck today. Fresh cut. What are you doing? Shoot, I don't know. Got the sticky fingers tonight. Try to do a shovel pass? Option or something. Herbert. Go ahead, go ahead. We gotta get it straight beforehand. We gotta get that straight beforehand if you're gonna go out.
Tell Al to come down here and fix these bugs. A couple years ago, we were losing by a run. There was a guy on. Somebody hit a fly ball to the wall. Bonds went back. Bugs were flying everywhere.
Get off his glove.
Homer, game over.
Really?
Yeah.
Am I that bad tonight?
Busch Stadium is a baseball-first venue, but it's not a baseball-only venue. Cardinals Special Events turns the place into a unique place to see a concert.
What I love about doing concerts here at Busch Stadium is anywhere else you go see a concert, that's what they do all the time. Here, we're a baseball stadium first and foremost, but we take the stadium and we turn it into a concert venue, which you don't get to see every day. What's really cool about Busch Stadium concerts is we take the field and we transform it into additional seats. There's 10,000 extra people that get to enjoy a concert while sitting on the field where the players are usually. So it's a lot of fun for everyone to see how it changes over. People can be sitting in the same seat one day watching the Cardinals play and then a week later watching an act take the stage. The transformation for a concert starts the second the Cardinals hit the road for an away stand. So as soon as that happens, we clear everything out, get ready for the equipment to start loading in. So we have to lay down the flooring to protect the dirt, to protect the grass. The stage build begins. It turns over for the concert completely and becomes a venue instead of just a baseball stadium. What's pretty amazing about the concerts as well, it takes many days to get it built. Everything is torn down within a matter of a day or so. The second the act leaves the stage, everything begins. They start tearing up the flooring, they're breaking down the chairs, they're taking the stage down. It's usually done by the next night. We have one more concert this summer. It's Billy Joel and Sting. That will take place on September 27th. And fans can learn more about our upcoming concerts and shows at cardinals.com/concerts.
When we return, I'm answering one of your questions. It's Ask Ozzie, and it's up next. It's time for this week's Ask Ozzie. Kanan in Springfield, Missouri asks, what team was the toughest matchup for you and the Cardinals during your career? Well, we always had great matchups against the Cubs, but I guess our toughest rivalry would have been the New York Mets. And that's simply because they were a very, very talented group of guys. They had great pitching, they had power. The one thing that I think allowed us to beat the Mets in the 80s more consistently was the fact that we could catch and throw the baseball a lot better. We knew that if the game was close and we kept the game close and kept the ball in the ballpark, we had a better chance to win because they did not catch the ball as well as we did. It was one of those situations that I think that you always got up for. You know, you always able to muster up some extra energy because you knew you were playing those guys, and that was your biggest rivalry. And I can remember us clinching at one night when they came in for the final series, and we were able to clinch the pennant the night that they were sitting up in the box waiting for their opportunity, you know. So it was always great competing against those guys, and you always want to beat the best, and the Mets certainly were one of the best in the 80s. It was always tough playing in Shea Stadium. You know, people talk about the Philly fans being tough. Some of the Met fans were very tough as well, you know, so we had to deal with that all the time, but the best way to deal with that was to beat them. Thanks for the question, Kanan. If you want to submit a question, head on over to cardinals.com/insider and click the Ask Ozzie tab. But for now, don't go anywhere. There's more Cardinals Insider right after the break. There are quite a few players on this team who can flash the leather. So it's no surprise that we've seen quite a few web gems in 2024. That's the subject of this week's Redbird Reels.
That's a bullet hit toward first. How about that?
Fresh off the bench. You make that play? Veteran Carpenter always ready. What a play.
Great play, Mason. Strong throw, and Goldie held the bag. This one hit high in the air, right center. He came away with it. What a grab by Ciani. Walker on the run, dives and comes up with a great catch. Jordan Walker saves a double and maybe more. On try, hard hit. Arenado's going to go to second one. Wins throw to first, dug out, it's a double play. How about that incredible turn? Is smacked into center. Victor coming on, dives, and makes a great catch. Yeah, you ought to smile, Victor. Welcome back to the big leagues. That was an excellent play. Wallop toward right. Newtbar retreats. He can't get it, or did catch it, and they're going to get a double play.
Throw to second base is a good one, and they've got him by a mile.
Swing, fly ball toward left. He leaps. He's got it. The Cardinals win it.
That's it for this episode. You can always catch us online at cardinals.com/insider or watch full episodes on YouTube. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you right back here next week.